What the fuck is bunny hopping? It's this weird thing in Valve games where basically you're able to move slightly faster than you normally would by moving in a weird way and jumping at the right time. It's very strange. Now in CSGO there's a lot of maps out there that are specifically made for bunny hopping and for training bunny hopping and just having fun doing bunny hopping. It allows you to get better. So here are some of these maps that actually allow you to do that, and they all have like this really nice variety to them. There's hundreds of these maps, all hosted on servers, just like the surf servers, community made. When you're running in CSGO, your movement is around 250 units of speed, and they actually have a limit or cap in actual CSGO games where you can only move at around 300 units of speed. This is only achieved through bunny hopping, whereas on these bunny hop servers there is no cap, so you can get some fucking insane speed. So it's really fucking fun to do. All this bunny hopping is basically possible by air strafing. That's pretty much only a Valve thing because of the weird physics that are found in the game. Air strafing is basically moving your camera in the direction of you moving at the same time while you're in the air. So let's say you run forward and you jump and you hold D, you're just going to move to the right sort of slowly. But if you move your mouse right and hold D, so you move physically right and you look right, you will do a 180 in the air, and it's really cool. But then I realized, what about doing this in real life? The potential you could do by doing these air strafes. What if you could bunny hop in real life? It doesn't work, don't try it. Now the reason it's so easy to do these bunny hops on these bunny hop servers is, sure, there's no speed cap, but mainly most of them have auto hop on, which basically allows you to just hold down spacebar and you consistently jump perfectly every time. There's like this small window every time you land where you need to jump to perfectly create the next hop. If you do it too soon or too late, you're gonna fail and slow down. With auto hop, you just have to hold spacebar and it does it for you, which means all you need to do is use your mouse to strafe in the air to do the correct proper bunny hop. This makes it fucking easy, and I realized this when I tried to do it in a real game. Trying to use your hand to strafe in the air while also hitting space at the perfect moment is so much harder, and many players have actually come up with a simple solution to this. Take the scroll wheel on your mouse and rebind scroll up to jump and scroll down to jump. So all you need to do to perfectly jump is spam scroll up and down and you'll just jump every time, which makes it a lot easier. You scroll and then you move your hand while you're scrolling. For me, this is going to take a lot of practice. It actually requires brain power to learn to consistently scroll and then move my hand, and it's just too much and too distracting for me. And I was wondering, what if there's a way to do this auto bunny hop in real games, like using a macro? I'm talking about pressing one button on your mouse, on your keyboard, wherever, and once you press this button, you are now permanently jumping over and over at the perfect time. And then all I need to do is move my mouse and strafe in the air and bunny hopping becomes easier. This is actually a thing, and the community has mixed opinions on it. Not too long ago, a CS YouTuber by the name of, oh god, Hungagagan. I want you to say that out loud and pronounce it correctly.
No.
It's better than me. It's just like a sound. It sounds,
I don't know.
I don't know. Hungagaga. Fuck you for naming your channel this, alright? You son of a bitch. I'm kidding, I love your videos, but man, that name. He recently revealed that he uses a macro to do his bunny hopping. People were asking him how he was so good at it, and he sort of showed that, hey, he just presses a button on his mouse, permanently auto hopping while he has that active. When he wants to stop doing that, he presses the button again. Great system, makes it a lot easier. But then, the community came after him about this, saying, you know, this is cheating, this is scripting, this is just not the way you should do it, this is unfair, you know, for the people who don't have that script, you basically have an unfair advantage. And I don't know, there was a lot of mixed opinions on it. For me personally, I just think, well, it's in the game, it's not a massive advantage to bunny hop. Like, you gain 50 speed, man. And when bunny hopping does give you an advantage, and it does provide you with that opportunity to make a kill that you otherwise wouldn't have had, you know, it's like 1 in 10, 1 in 100, you know, it's very rare. So I don't really think it's that big of a deal to use a macro, whereas it's actually banned on some things, like I believe ESCA or maybe Faceit, they actually don't allow it. So I wanted to ask you, knowing this now, is it okay to use a macro? Should I use a macro rather than learning to scroll? As someone about to delve into the world of bunny hopping and trying to actually pull it off in games, I want to ask your opinion. Would you think it's a bad idea to use a macro? Because it would make it a lot easier. Now, about a year ago, my friend Gubiak Games released a video where it's titled Bunny Hop God with a amazing thumbnail. This was just a bit into the game when we started playing and we were like goal Nova 2, and these were definitely not sick bunny hops. It was obviously a joke and a really good video, and it was just bombarded with hate. There is an extreme elitism around bunny hopping, and I don't know, man, a lot of people took this video seriously. And since then, Gubiak's actually sat down and really practiced and really got better at bunny hopping, and now I see him every game, making full use of it, and he's landed some really nice knives, he's landed some really nice clutches, and he's obviously a lot better at bunny hopping. So I went to the main man himself and asked, how do I improve at bunny hopping? What is the best way to learn bunny hopping? What is his advice? For not just me, for you guys, the viewers, who might be interested in learning yourself.
Well, there's multiple ways that you can improve yourself. You can change up your mouse sensitivity, you can change your keybind to middle scroll wheel, but I think the most important thing that everyone that wants to get better at bunny hopping, especially you, Hollow, is get good.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, this little style that we had on a little topic that I had been thinking about for a little while. Looking forward to hearing your opinions on the macro thing. Shout out to both Hungagungagunga for his great videos and his thoughts on this whole bunny hopping thing, and of course Gubiak for the great advice. You know, we'll really learn a lot from that. Otherwise, guys, thank you again for watching. I hope you have good luck in CSGO, and I hope to see you in the next CS video. Goodbye, guys.